What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Balls Out Sports Podcast. As per usual, I'm Remy. Then we got Jerry and Trip with us as well. And welcome to our Super Bowl weekend special episode. We got the Super Bowl coming up in 4 days now on Sunday, and we're here for all of our predictions, bowl related and awards related, because the awards are going to happen in just a couple hours for us here. And we're going to do some predictions, see if we get those right. Before we get into all of that cool stuff, we are going to start with the All-Star Game, the NBA All-Star Game. The teams have just been released, so let me just read these out for you. It's three teams: Team Shaq, Team Chuck, Team Kenny. And here's what Shaquille O'Neal has: LeBron James, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, James Harden, and Jaylen Brown. Chuck has Jokic, Giannis, Shea, Wemby, Pascal Siakam, Alperen Şengün, and Kat. And Kenny has Ant Edwards, Brunson, Jackson, Cade Cunningham, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Williams. So with those teams, who do you guys got? Who do you guys think is going to win this little mini tournament?
Shaq got every scorer there besides Anthony Edwards. And
Shaq
that's really what
every scorer there except for Anthony Edwards. What about Shea?
Shea,
Some would say
yeah.
Shea's the best scorer in the league.
I feel that. But you got to also think about the fact that you know what the All-Star Game is about. It's about scoring. If you got the best scorers, you're going to win. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 7 out of those 8 are some of the best scorers ever in the NBA, ever, arguably. James Harden, Lillard, Kevin Durant, Tatum, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, LeBron. That's OD.
Yeah. And in
But
the
here's
game
the
with
thing, if
no
you get-
defense, though. Absolute
Yeah.
zero.
But here's the thing, though. It's a game that historically in these past few years has had no defense. Try telling Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Williams not to play defense. Because the only guy really that's going to play defense on any of these other teams, I would say, would be Wemby on Chuck's team.
Yeah, the young guys are going to show out, of course, especially the guys who are it's their first time.
Right? So who is a first-time All-Star here?
I know-
Cade is a first-time All-Star.
J-Dub.
Evan Mobley, J-Dub, yeah. Wemby.
Is this Brunson's first one?
No, I think Brunson was in it last year.
This is definitely this Hero first one, right?
This is Hero's first one, I believe. It's Şengün's first one.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think everybody else done made it, and Wemby, right?
Right, yeah, Wemby as
Yeah.
well.
Everybody else made it before.
Now, I'm not going to lie, if this was a game with, like, defense and all that, I'd really like Chuck's team. Because you have Giannis, you have Wemby, Şengün, Towns. I don't know. I feel like that would be like if this were the NBA playoffs and you're trying to pick one of these teams, that would be a stronger team. But
Man, he got all the bigs. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he got all the height.
yeah, I mean, I think Charles Barkley is going to play Jokic at the point guard. I'm not even going to lie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
When Darius Garland isn't on the floor, he's just going to put Jokic at point guard. He's the type of guy who would.
Now that I'm thinking about it, he really only has 2 ball handlers that like actual ball handlers.
Well,
Hmm.
who are you thinking?
Shea and Mitchell,
Shea and Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell on Chuck team.
Garland with Kenny.
Oh yeah, my bad. I thought Darius Garland was on Chuck's team. So yeah, he doesn't even have who I thought he did.
But still, Wemby, Giannis, and Jokic at 3, 4, and 5 is still just that's a lot of length.
Wait, I'm just realizing. I'm pretty sure Shea Gilgeous Alexander, at like 6'6", 6'7", is about to be the shortest guy on the team.
Mm-hmm. No, how tall is
Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell?
Mitchell gotta be like 6'4",
Yeah,
6'3".
he's like 6'4".
Oh, I guess that's the only one, huh?
That's still a tall team.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Nah, Mitchell. I forget. Mitchell's like 6'4".
After that, nobody's under 6'6".
That's funny how Shaq has all the guards too, pretty much. No, never mind. Kenny does. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
no,
a
you can
point
tell.
guard.
You can tell exactly what position these guys played in the NBA because
Mm-hmm.
I
I mean,
mean,
Charles he wasn't a big man, but he played big.
yeah, I believe to this day he's still the shortest person in the
Like,
NBA history to lead the league in rebounds.
what is he like? He's like 6'5",
Damn.
right?
Yeah, he's not like he's shorter than Dennis Rodman, and Dennis Rodman was 6'7", right? So
Round mound to rebound. That's
have
his
y'all heard
nickname.
those stories where he would have like a whole pizza pregame?
That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah. No, my favorites is draft day. I forgot what team he wasn't trying to get drafted for, but they were like, "You gotta be this weight," and he gained like 40 pounds or some crazy shit like that. Cause he was like, "I ain't trying to play for y'all."
Yeah, so that was the
Yeah.
team that had the first pick, actually. That was the Philadelphia 76ers, and that's the team that ended up picking him, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead
Yeah,
Philly.
they
for nothing.
those were empty threats. They were like, watch out, right? We still want you.
They were trying to be Dallas. They didn't pull through.
Deal. For
How
real.
crazy is it though? AD and LeBron are on the same team. That's pretty fucking funny if you ask me.
Well,
Right off
yeah,
the
so
bat.
that's the thing. Did these get drafted on TNT today? Because I didn't see this draft happen by any means, but like, what if this,
I believe
do you
so.
think this happened maybe days ago, like before the trade was announced, or 3 days ago, or whatever? Or because like, I don't know. It seems insensitive.
I mean, I'd have to look it up
I
for
think they
real.
did it on Yeah, they did it on TV. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
They did it on TV.
Because remember a few years back when Russ and Durant got put on the same team a couple years after they got split together, and that was
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was different though. That was KD. KD, what was he? Was he a free agent or did he request a trade? Either way, he left and he didn't really say nothing to nobody. And AD just got traded like out of nowhere.
right. Right. No, you're right. KD left Oklahoma City in free agency.
Yeah. With this is different. That was just nobody knew about it. Neither one of them dudes wanted to go. It's just random.
Hey, we can mention Jimmy on Golden State for a second. If that's I don't think anything's gonna
I guess
happen, but
no. Well, yeah, it is a talking point that this trade did not happen. Had not happened yet when we did our trade deadline special.
hmm
So, how do you think this is going to affect one, the Heat, and two, the Golden State Warriors?
man, like we were texting about it. I mean, they're just replacing Butler with Wiggins, and the only difference is he's actually gonna be playing. That's about the only thing I could find out of it. I don't see Golden State really getting anything crazy. Like I don't even like they're not gonna do nothing special.
Right? Because that was my argument. My argument was, yeah, Wiggins does pretty much everything Butler does, but just not slightly not as good, except for maybe shooting long distance. But then obviously Wiggins is actually going to be playing and not going to be suspended by the Heat.
Dog.
I don't know. I don't think Wiggins had that same dog mentality though as Butler.
No.
I think he was one of the guys that was targeted by Jimmy Butler back in the day when Jimmy went on his tantrum during a Timberwolves practice.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
shit.
he,
Yeah.
he was singling a couple people out, and it was never made quite clear if it was Levine, if it was Wiggins, if it was Towns, or what exactly was going on.
I think it was
Um,
Towns mostly. You didn't like Towns. I remember that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jimmy Butler doesn't seem to like a lot of teams slash people on those teams. So
Yup.
yeah, what do you think? Do you think that the Warriors bought themselves a little bit more of Curry time.
I don't think Curry was ever going to leave, to be honest.
Really,
Nah, I don't see why he
you
would.
got to bring him some kind of help.
I think his legacy is submitted already, and he don't. I wouldn't say he doesn't care that much anymore, but it's like, hey, do what I can. He doesn't seem like a guy to complain much. Like it's just like it is what it is. Like, he's
Right.
not gonna beg for KD. He's not gonna beg for LeBron. Don't bring me no superstar. I'm fine. He's chilling.
True. Yeah. No, I wish he would have given up a little bit earlier, back when they played the Celtics in the finals, but obviously not. That shit was oh my god. I think Klay Thompson was actually giving a shit for real.
Something that I thought was kind of funny is that I believe it was. There we go to the Raptors. Brandon Ingram traded to the Raptors. We were talking about how the Pelicans should make a trade, except we never fucking mentioned Brandon Ingram. We always were talking about Zion and how we thought he was going to get traded, and what he would do if he did get traded. And they end up trading their other superstar. So, yeah, I mean, not quite sure how that one's going to affect the Pelicans or the Raptors, but it looks like they're starting to clean house, the Pelicans.
The Ingram trade is it's like it's decent. It's decent. It's nothing crazy because they got a lot of young scoring talent over there in Toronto. It's kind of like a Houston situation where you got a lot of young guys who are good. So it's not a lot of spreading of the ball. Everybody's trying to get off. So you're gonna have that
You
problem.
think he's going to be the leading scorer on that?
I don't know.
Squad?
He got Scotty Barnes over there, so
Right.
and they just paid
Scotty's
Scotty
younger
Barnes.
than Ingram, right?
Yeah, Scotty's like 24, 25.
Got you. Yeah, Ingram is 27. So, I think that's the only trade. Oh yeah,
23.
Dalton Connect is no longer a Laker. I was actually just watching Gil's Arena earlier today, and they
Me
were
too.
saying he wouldn't pass the ball to Bronny, so LeBron got his ass up out of there.
Mm-hmm. I seen that.
And I mean, obviously, I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that's the funniest shit possible.
Yeah. No, that shit's fun. I thought it was funny. They showed Luca. I think it was like shoot around or practice or something, but it was Luca and LeBron, and then there was a like 2 second clip of Ronnie shooting a three, and I was like, they just threw that man in there last second, no reason,
Right?
no reason at all. They just pushed that agenda so hard, but I mean, I get it. It's kind of like the Ball brothers situation, like when they drafted Lonzo.
Hmm? The last trade I wanted to mention is Terrence Mann and Bones Highland are going to the Atlanta Hawks, and the Clippers are acquiring Bogdanov.
It's another
How does that
good scorer.
affect? How does that affect the Clippers? Because in my mind, when I picture like
You lose.
two things that a James Harden team needs to win, it's a center that can catch lobs and people who can shoot the ball from the fucking corner.
Yeah, and Bogdan got that, but you lose defense, but you gain some offense. Cause Terrence Mann is a great defender, but
Right.
you don't really lose much with Bones Highland because he didn't play much, and I don't know, he didn't really contribute much to that team. So I don't think it was a
That's
huge
the
loss.
thing. I was just about to try and look up Terrence Mann's minutes because I don't think he's been playing like that this.
Yeah, but when he does play, he's good.
Right.
Man, sorry, I'm too locked in on the Celtics getting their ass whooped right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Celtics. I mean, right now we're all tuned into the Dallas Mavericks Boston Celtics games. And not gonna lie, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely thought this was AD's first game.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, I think.
Bro,
And
somebody else got traded that we missed.
who else?
I'm trying to think. Kuzma. Kuzma to the Bucks.
Oh
Oh, really?
yeah. Yeah. So do you guys think that's an improvement on not necessarily prime Chris Middleton, but Chris Middleton right now? I think Kyle Kuzma is an improvement on that.
Mm,
If you've been watching him this season, no.
I was about to say Tripp don't look very convinced either, but
yeah.
It's not much of a. It's not a huge difference.
so what is this? Were they just solely trying to get younger with it? Because as you said, there's not much different in between Kyle Kuzma and
I don't know what they thought they was doing because Middleton by far. I guess it's more so about availability. Maybe what you said, young youth and availability. Because Middleton he hasn't really been available. But I can tell you this though, when Middleton is available and the stars aren't, he hold the team down. Kuzma's not gonna do that for them.
right. Well, that's the thing. We
That's true.
haven't seen Kuzma in the playoffs. I don't think. Wait,
Maybe in LA.
that's a lie. Doesn't Kyle Kuzma have a NBA championship?
LA, yeah. Oh, the bubble? Was it the bubble?
I believe
He
he
actually
still-
was. He actually played very well in that series.
Got you. What, in the finals or
In
in
the
the
finals,
in the conference finals against Denver?
in the playoffs, in the
In
bubble.
the playoffs overall,
hmm
heard.
But he turned into kind of like a shot chucker over in Washington.
In Washington?
Yeah,
Yeah, because he knows nobody cares.
yeah. He has a
He
green light
knows he
over there.
can keep chucking
Yeah.
shots.
Oh, that's true. Man, I
Because
hate.
Trip, tell me who on Washington is going to tell Kuzma to stop shooting? Jordan Poole.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the only
That is
person
the
I am.
definition of the kettle calling the pot fat or something like that.
Yep.
Bat. Yeah, bat. I heard that saying for the first time like not too long ago. I was like, I never heard that shit. But
Makes a
I
lot of sense.
I get it now. Yeah. No, that shit's funny. Oh damn, we only down 17 now. Let's go.
That Mark Williams trade. It was what's so funny about that trade is they said AD's last game as a Laker was against Mark Williams and AD had 42 and 23.
Damn.
But so is Mark Williams really better than Dalton Connect? Because when's the last time Dalton Connect got 40 dropped on him?
I don't think it was that. I think it was more so of we got Austin Reeves and we need a big man.
That's it. That's all it took.
I think so. And then also the Bronny thing.
Can't be
Oh,
fucking around with Bronny's touch it.
Yeah.
Jerry, you like the Lakers?
Nah, hell no. I'm a Brooklyn
Oh.
fan.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Damn.
I heard we about to buy out Ben Simmons, and I heard he's either headed to the to Cleveland or to the Clippers. I think he should go to Cleveland.
I think you should. Oh, never mind.
You
I was
go
always
to
taught that
Cleveland.
if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But I think you should retire.
Well, now that the trade deadline is over, though, I think we're gonna see a couple of buyouts now.
Yeah.
Some signing trades, some buyouts, some waves. We're gonna see a few of those.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie. I still can't believe like how crazy that Luka 8 trade. Truly.
Bro, I thought it was fake. I think everybody thought it was fake.
Mhm.
Well, the only other time that I've ever been this, how do I put it, like this, like mesmerized by something happening in the NBA, I think was like summer 2019, when in my mind I'm thinking like, damn, the NBA gonna be boring when Kawhi Leonard joins LeBron James and Anthony Davis in LA, and then overnight, oh nope, LA Clippers signed
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard. Oh, and they trade for Paul George like within the span of
Mhm.
like 8 hours of each other.
This shit go crazy.
Yeah, no, the way that the league literally just changed overnight is absolutely insane. So
That was a big one.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Kendrick Kendrick Perkins earlier said when he was on the Thunder that he was the leader of the team.
Oh Lord.
oh no, why would you say that?
And KD retweeted and was like, "I'm not gonna lie, it might be a stretch, but this is the craziest thing I seen all week."
Man, Perkins a little bit delusional.
He's crazy, bro. Out of all the people on that team, him. Somebody said, but
Yeah.
he's the only one who had that Celtics championship experience. I said, nah, bro, I'm not here.
Right, but he was probably just also the oldest guy, like, most seasoned vet in the locker room. Is he?
Yeah, he still played like he had CTE.
Antonio Brown a little bit.
Crazy. It was
Man.
bad.
Yeah, no.
Oh no! I can't believe he played like he had Poor guy.
Concussion ain't that bad. You have a concussion before, either of y'all?
Mm-mm.
Damn, y'all didn't play
Luckily,
football.
so far.
Y'all didn't play football.
No, I did not. I grew up in Europe. There is no football.
I saw the Nice. Yeah. They lost the other day, actually, Loki.
Well, they're good at that, but it's okay. It's okay.
It was the
Speaking of football, let's do one of the nicest transitions in the history of Balls Out Sports podcast. The NFL honors are starting in, I don't even know how long, but not very long. Either
for
they
real.
just started or they're about to start in an hour.
I for real thought you were about to give a countdown, like it was about to pop live or something like that. Where the fuck? Where
No.
can you watch that? Probably YouTube TV, you know?
It's on Fox.
Oh, Fox.
Yes, pull up Fox on YouTube TV, and you got it.
Let's say less.
But
Shut
we
up.
got to do our predictions for these NFL honors. We're gonna do the predictions for everything that isn't the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, I guess. Who would you guys have? Let's start with the rookie, the defensive player of the year, defensive rookie of the year. Sorry. If we have any ideas at all,
I mean, the only name that stands out to me right now is DeGene, but I'm trying to look.
no, that's what I would say.
Yeah. White cornerback, come on. How are you not going to win an award for that? You should win an award for making it to the NFL as a cornerback. They were trying to make him a safety. I remember them talking about that. That's an
Damn.
award in itself.
Well, then we can move to offensive rookie of the year, which I also think is a little bit of an easy
JD.
question. Thank you
Jaden
very
Daniels.
much. Dayton Daniels, your 2024 offensive rookie of the year.
Too good.
Then
Shout out Brock Bowers, though. He was doing some work. And
4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns.
100%. 100%.
Easy pick.
So now that we have done that, I guess there's a comeback player of the year. So I don't think we gonna weigh in on comeback player of the year just because.
That's Joe Burrow for sure, though.
I mean,
yeah.
I was gonna say because I thought the answer was obvious. It's Sam Darnold. Thank you very much.
That's
Okay.
fair, too.
That is the definition of a comeback. What did Joe Burrow come back from?
Injury.
Yeah, but before the injury,
He was fired
good.
before that. I feel that. He was
I
That's the
mean, hey, if they got DeMar Hamlin on the list, they definitely could put Joe Burrow.
Hey, he got a point. He's got a point.
Are we gonna compare DeMar's situation and Burrow's injury? Really?
No.
Is that what we're gonna do?
It's still
No.
a medical like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Man.
I mean, it's up to you guys then. I'd say Darnold. Jerry would say Burrow, and what would you say, Trip?
I mean, I'm leaning more towards Burrow just because, like, obviously the record doesn't show it, but if you look at his stats and the team stats, you can see that he was the only one doing anything in Cincinnati. Like, and Darnold, like, I'll give him credit for sure too, but he had weapons like that. like helps a lot. You know what I mean? But I mean,
Mhm.
for Darnold to come in and like actually do some shit, like that's pretty impressive considering he ain't done nothing ever.
But uh,
Um, then now let's switch to NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Now let me list out the finalists for this one: Zach Bond, Miles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, Patrick Surtain, and T.J. Watt. What y'all got?
Man, I'd
I
have to
got,
look
I
at the
got, I
numbers.
got a PS2 over here. I got
Sertain,
Patrick Surtain the second, 100%.
Did do good. I know Watt don't deserve it. This is the only time I'm not gonna advocate for Watt. Definitely should have got it last year though. We can have an hour long conversation
Dude, you
about
have a
that,
whole
but
ass Steelers flag behind you, and you're not going to advocate for Watt?
he didn't do too good this year, man. He did all right. I don't think he even. I could be wrong, but I don't even know if he got double digits in sacks.
So now that we know who you're not going to vote for, who would you vote for?
I mean, shit. Like y'all were saying, fucking Zertain's good. I'm never gonna advocate for Miles Garrett just because.
I was
But
about to say, if Miles Garrett was wearing any other color jersey
yeah,
but brown,
yeah,
would be all over that. Now he had a really good season.
yeah. Nah, he did good, especially since his team. It's kind of like the Joe Burrow situation where your team's just not doing nothing, and you're the only one out there doing anything.
Right, right. Now let's get to two hard questions. One much harder than the other, but Offensive Player of the Year.
birthday boy.
The finalists are Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson.
You only said one right answer. The first name you said.
Yeah,
Saquon Barkley.
yeah. They can't
Yes.
give him MVP, so he
I
better
was
get
Yeah.
about to say
offensive.
it. Well,
2 games this season, over 200 rushing yards, bro. Over 2,000, 15 touchdowns.
and so here's the
He
thing: if
got it.
Saquon Barkley is your Offensive Player of the Year, now who is your MVP? Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson, or Saquon Barkley?
It's a toss up between the only reason if Burrow had a better record this year, he probably would have got it.
Numbers are
But
there for sure.
the numbers is there. But I think
All it would have taken is one more win. If he makes the playoffs, I think he wraps it up.
I think it's a very hard toss up between Lamar and Josh Allen.
Man, funny thing
'Cause
is, I actually hate Josh Allen more than I hate the Baltimore Ravens organization. I like Lamar too. I pick him up in fantasy every single year. He's just you can rely on him every single week, man. He's gonna drop at least 20. Like I like Lamar. I want him to win it
Right.
again. I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Allen wins it again, just because they want to switch it up. But I know for a
I don't
fact he
think
had
Josh
less
Allen's ever
picks.
won it.
he did then last year,
Hmm.
definitely. He did improve on his ball protection this year.
Yeah.
Right. Have we seen 3 MVPs in a row by the same? Wait, no. Lamar's second MVP wasn't. Never mind. I'm tweaking.
Lamar was last year. Year before that was shit. Who was it?
Well, the year before that, MVP was question. How am I blanking on this?
It's not Mahomes.
No, Mahomes only has one MVP, and it's his first year starting.
No, it was Mahomes, fool.
Was?
Yeah.
Oh
Mahomes got
yeah, 2
two.
MVP. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Rodgers in 21 and 2020. Fuck, I missed out on 2 years. I didn't even pay attention. Aaron Rodgers came out of nowhere.
Yeah, the two Aaron Rodgerses in a row.
Man,
He was built like that in the regular season. Never forget about that.
That's my quarterback.
that's true. That's true.
Well, we're not sure about that.
Yeah, we
I don't
not.
think that's gonna be. I mean,
He could take ayahuasca, disappear in a black hole, and come out with a whole different answer. So
I think Josh Allen's he has a little bit more of an argument because his team kind of dealt with injuries for the season. He didn't have two of his best receivers throughout the whole season, and he still played one of his own best seasons of his career.
I
That's
think
true.
with the same way we're getting this championship fatigue from the Chiefs, we're getting this MVP fatigue with Lamar, and we're discounting what he's done this season.
I think people only feel that way because he don't got a ring yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But like this year isn't,
MVP is a regular season
none of the
award.
people on this list are going to get a. I mean, sorry, I could forget Saquon's on the list for MVP, but
Yeah, they threw him up there. They threw him up there. They just said, yeah, we'll make him an option, but he definitely ain't.
I'd be happy for him if he win it.
Oh, yeah.
100%, he'd be the first one since Adrian
AP,
Peterson back in the
yeah.
day. So
Won 10 years ago. This shit's crazy. It's an MVP award. That's what I don't like about it. That is a strictly MVP award.
right,
QBs.
they do tend to do that. And that is the last award. To be quite honest, I don't know if y'all picked the right names, but I feel very confident with my list of people that I think who are going to win these awards.
I'm gonna write down my list just to compare later, because I know I'm gonna forget.
Good idea. And you also are going to have to write this down because we are moving into our Super Bowl prediction. Super Bowl 59. God damn. I remember when Super Bowl 50 happened and the only Super Bowl where they didn't use Roman numerals, by the way. Fun fact. Who'd you guys got in this Super Bowl? Chiefs or Eagles?
Man,
It's hard. It's hard to go against the Chiefs, but I really want the Eagles to win it.
I
I'll
don't care
back
who you
that.
want to win, Jerry. I want to know who you think is going to win.
I don't know. The Chiefs got good defense, but the Eagles got Saquon. You know, if they
I
both
think-
never
The
seen
number
each
that-
other, they both never played each other before.
Oh, Chiefs haven't played the Eagles with Saquon yet?
Mm-mm.
Saquon has never played the Chiefs in his career.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That'll be real
So-
interesting.
This number keeps on getting thrown out that Steven Spagnuolo led defense in the playoffs. He is, I believe, 1 out of the 24 times he's been in a playoff game. He always holds the rushers to under 100 yards. That makes sense. Only one person has rushed for over 100 yards against a Steve Spagnuolo-led defense. So that seems to be the magic number. If Saquon gets that 100, the Eagles are going to win. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I honestly think the Chiefs are going to create history because I feel like as much as people say, oh, there's a lot of pressure on them to do it, I think there's even more pressure on another team when you walk into a Super Bowl arena and you look across the field and you're like, damn, this is history. We're witnessing history.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job with Henry in the regular season, that first game, but I still think he scored a touchdown. I mean, I could be wrong, but it really just comes down to know what they're gonna do with Barkley because obviously he's the deciding factor. If they shut him down, they win, no doubt in my mind, no doubt in my mind. But I don't know.
I mean, last time they played in the Super Bowl, the Eagles really had a really good chance, Just one simple mistake by Jalen Hurts.
That's true.
That fumble, I think they could have won it, bro.
So undeniably, that Eagles team has gotten better since that Super Bowl win. Say,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and the Chiefs haven't really gotten worse or better.
That's my question. Do you think the Chiefs have gotten better because could you name three receivers from that Super Bowl?
Mm-mm.
I think
Who?
Marquez Valdez-Scantling might have still been on the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I
Maybe
think
Juju,
I was about to say Juju's definitely.
because he left and came back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's one of those things where it's starting to sound kind of like those Patriots teams where you look at what team is there. Oh, damn, it's always the same team. Well, what are the same players on that team? Tom Brady and Gronk, or sorry, my bad, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. It's the
Yeah.
new generation of that. And yeah, as long as those two can keep it going for this whole entire game, the other ones are just going to kind of follow as they have in previous years. Because you haven't been able to name a receiver for Kansas City since Tyreek Hill.
What about Hardman? I think Hardman was there, wasn't he? I don't know.
Nicole Hardman.
Yeah, that's the only one I could really think about. I just like how they have
They had Tony.
Yep. Yep. They did.
So yeah,
Uh,
that's kind of what we have going on wide receiver room wise
yeah.
on those
I
Chiefs.
I mean, you look at like that Patriots dynasty though. They had so many receivers throughout the years. They were switching receivers out like it was like nothing. You know what I mean?
Hmm. No, they just need people that Tom Brady could throw the ball to.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably people who looked like how do I put it? Cooper DeJean
Yeah.
or Julian Edelman,
Yeah.
Wes Welker,
Mr.
stuff like that.
Rogers. Man.
And so yeah, I mean apart from that defensive side on the Chiefs, what's going to be the key to the defensive side of the Eagles? What do they have to do to stop Patrick Mahomes?
It's gonna take. I mean, they got good defense, the best defense in the league for sure. But the thing about the Chiefs, man, is they're so crafty. You know what I mean? Unless it's like one thing, like if the line isn't doing well, like obviously like that. But the playbook is just endless for that offense. Like they come up with the most creative shit, and then you got Kelsey throwing laterals and shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throw a lateral in this game. You know what I mean? But
Oh no, yeah, that's Andy Reid in the Super Bowl. He always has something kind of cool that he brings out for the Super Bowl. But yeah, who how do I put this? Like, I feel like it's gonna be one of those matchups where Eagles just have to be very disciplined,
Mm-hmm.
and if they're totally fine with Patrick Mahomes dinking and dunking the ball left and right for short gains, um, he's proven that he can do that all day, but he doesn't want to do that, especially not in such a big game as the Super Bowl. So as long as you're not giving him those shots, those deep shots downfield that he can take, um, yeah, as hard as it might seem to be, you got to kind of get in Patrick Mahomes' head and just be so consistently, you never allowing more than 5 or 6 yards. That's really frustrating for a throwing offense, such as the Chiefs.
mhm. I mean,
Uh, Jaden Daniels just won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
well, there we
That's
go.
official.
Yeah.
All right, so far we're all right.
1-1.
All right, 1-1. I am actually going to stop watching the Celtics game because I think we know who's going to win that one. Trip.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah, I
To
don't
our
time
even.
to.
resident, to
Did
our
this hit the
resident
starters yet?
Celtics expert.
Not yet. Sadly enough, they have not yet. They still got Tatum and Brown out there, but
There's 9 minutes left, and Jalen Brown has played 33 minutes, and they're down 24. Take him out the game.
yeah, no, there ain't no.
He's
Let
playing good
Pritchard.
though.
Let Pritchard do something.
Wait,
I like
hold up.
Pritchard, man.
Is
Pritchard
that
gonna do
Snoop
something.
Dogg and Jelly Roll?
That's
I gotta
weird.
What
pull
the
this
fuck am
up.
I see? Is this the Grammys or the NFL honors, bro? This is crazy. Snoop Dogg and Jelly Roll and football pads is insane.
Where you
Info.
watching it
Whoa.
at?
I gotta watch.
Is it on ESPN?
No, it's on Fox.
Fox? Where? Oh, so I can
There.
watch it. That's cool.
Man.
That's good to know that Jane Daniels won that. I'm really happy for him. He had an insane season. I saw this stat that said that I think it was maybe 4 out of the top 5 wide receivers in the NFL were all born within like 100-mile radius in Indiana.
Oh wow.
And I thought that was very interesting. It's like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Neighbors, someone else.
Jay Jettis.
Yeah, I said Jefferson, I think already.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what they're putting in the bayou water down there in Louisiana, but it's creating some pretty fucking insane football players. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. This is that culture, man. That's what they're all about down there. They don't produce basketball players, you know what I mean?
It's that gumbo.
Right? So
Yeah.
yeah, but isn't Texas supposed to be the place where football players come from?
Texas
Down-
and Florida.
Texas and California,
Just down south, really.
Yeah.
down south. Period.
Yeah.
Deep South.
I guess it makes sense. If you can play football year round, you're going to be better at it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Because us Minnesotans got to take a break. You know, there's hockey season, bud.
Oh my god.
True.
Can't,
I had-
can't skip
I-
out on the ice fishing. You know.
Man. I've been to one hockey game. It was semi professional. It was down here in Florida actually. This shit was pretty cool. There were about 5 fights. I was like, I could get into this. This shit actually
Right?
pretty cool. Yeah. Bro, the puck, I can't watch hockey because I can't even follow like what's going on. Like the cameraman can't even follow what's going on sometimes. Like, that's what I picked up on hockey, but nah, respect to that, I can't even skate, so fucking I couldn't imagine.
I'm pretty sure Saquon just won Offensive Player of the Year.
No, for
'Cause
real.
I'm seeing him
Certain
hold up a trophy right now.
What? Am I at the beginning of this shit?
Certain won DPOY.
He did get it.
Yeah.
Nice. So far, I'm 2 for 2, boys.
Who'd you say for MVP?
I picked Lamar.
Oh,
Josh Allen. I picked Josh Allen.
Allen and Lamar. I'm with Lamar.
You're going with Lamar, Trip?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Damn, your hate for Allen is that big.
Bro, have you seen him play? Like, he plays like he's playing soccer. You know what I mean? Like, dude literally is, consistently bitching at the refs. Like, I've never seen anybody bitch more to the refs than Josh Allen in football. You know what I mean? Obviously, I watch soccer.
Have you ever seen Luka Doncic play basketball?
Yeah. Yeah. Got me there.
I need to cop me a Neymar jersey. Since he went back to his new club or to his old club.
Original, yeah. Is it not Santos? It's
Yeah, Santos.
It is Santos.
Yeah. He started off at Santos.
Man, yeah. Man, we speaking a whole different language to Jerry right now. Jerry, you can watch. He zoned out. He was like, they started talking about soccer.
Neymar is, and that's about all he caught from that conversation.
I know
There's only
Neymar,
one
that's
important. There's only one important question that I have for Jerry, and it's Messi or Ronaldo. It's a critical question.
it. Benzema.
Yep. Benzema, okay, I like that even more. I love
Did you say
Benzema.
I like
Yeah,
Benzema.
he said Benzema. Benzema's the shit.
Benzema's French.
I like Benzema, bro. Or what's the
Well-
other guy? The guy he was like 19 and he got I think he got 2 Ballon d'Ors.
Oh, Mbappe.
Mbappe, there we go. I
Yep.
like Mbappe too.
Yep. Nah. He's
I think
hella
Mbappe
good.
has 0 Ballon d'Ors. But
What? He got,
though.
or is it two? Or is it two rings or something like that?
He has a World Cup, and then in the second World Cup, he won the Golden Boot for like the best player in the whole entire World Cup.
There
But
we go.
Yeah.
he lost in the finals.
Shouldn't have.
Yeah,
Should
it's a
not
whole
have.
different kind of football. Oh damn, they got Jay Jettas out there talking about Randy Moss.
I gotta get into soccer. It's just so much, like with the
Oh,
qualifying and the leagues and it's a lot.
it's insane, man. It's like, and the funny thing about it is everybody that pays attention to soccer does not watch American soccer. Like, if you if you watch the MLS, like you probably don't watch like European soccer like that or anything. But
You're
I
not
mean,
going to tune into the LA Galaxy game
The only
if you're
American soccer player I
A
know
Serie A fan from Italy.
is
yeah,
David Beckham.
David Beckham. I got a David Beckham jersey. I got a David Beckham Manchester United jersey. This shit mint. It's an Umbrio. You know how they got like the
The Umbro.
Umbro, whatever.
Yes, sir. That's a old ass sponsor right there. That's a retro sponsor.
Yo, yo. And you know who you don't see anymore a lot is Kappa. You know that brand? The one with
People
the
Yeah.
sitting back to back.
I got some
mm-hmm.
slippers.
Yep. Yep. I like the Kappa brand, but they used to do I think it was Wolfsburg in Germany, but nah. Real Madrid, that's all I gotta say, Jerry. If you want to pay attention to any team,
I bet.
you're gonna find success watching Real Madrid.
What Trip just said is, if you want to have fun watching any soccer, be a bandwagoner.
I mean, I could tell them to watch Man United, but you already know that one didn't end
Yeah,
up
but that's a
well.
terrible idea, Jerry. Don't listen to Trip.
Yeah, don't watch Manchester United, man. They're terrible. The only thing that's good about that is that City is finally doing shit. Like
What about?
I think they're like 6th or 7th in the English Premier League. But no, if he's a bandwagon, he'd be a City fan. You know what I mean? Everybody that started watching soccer like 1 or 2 years ago likes Manchester City.
They love Man City. Well, these awards are taking a little bit longer than I thought they would, so I think we're just going to end it here for today, boys. But still have 2 or 3 more awards that we're going to see the winners by the time next episode happens, and we'll see who had the most right. Because right now they're about to announce Comeback Player of the Year award.
Joe Burrow.
And yeah, we'll see
Hey.
that one. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this other episode of Balls Out Sports Podcast. Dare I say this Super Bowl special episode.
Mhm.
And we'll catch you guys. Next episode will be after the Super Bowl. So enjoy Super Bowl parties if you're going to one. Enjoy the Super Bowl by yourself if you're a true sports fan. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.